part of the reason why I wasn't sure playing against Secret for Thunder Predator kind of sucks, but any team that they were going to play against, they would have had minimal intel on.
True.
But I think this is also the best chance that teams have to surprise Secret. It's like, this is Secret trying out something that they haven't tried on the big stage. So you can't 100% guarantee that it'll work. And Thunder Predator having a great opening here because the Death Prophet has been one of the key heroes throughout the entire tournament so far.
Yeah, I'd look to some of those Tusk, Earth, and Elder Titan type heroes to be kind of popular for the 4 and 5 position now. Maybe Thunder Predator want to keep it open with Death Prophet since this hero can go.
They'll flex it 2, 3, 5. They'll take it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could mention that Death Prophet has a 100% win rate on Thunder Predator, but let's be real, they won so many games that most heroes will be 100% or close to it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure last time I asked you, I was just like, just tell me the teams that the heroes that they lost on.
Yeah.
And that's more useful to me.
I really like... Okay, Shaker gets picked up. I was going to say these heroes that can get out of the ice shards have been very popular when Tusk has been picked up. That's where a lot of teams have gone for like this 4-position Mirana, the Quops mid, just making it so that you kind of just take away one of Tusk's most important spells in the mid game.
For a brief period of time, you were able to walk through ice shards if you had the Ags shard on Shaker, but they have patched that out since.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Pretty surprised to see Shaker in the first 2 still, though.
I'm very surprised. Especially, I'm sure that Clockwork is Puppy is more than willing to play a Clockwork 5.
Yeah, and the only... the only Shaker that Moose has played so far is when they second-picked Shaker, it was Shadow Fiend Shaker versus a tech and opener with Techies. So we all thought, that was just Thunder Predator asking, like, hey, Moose, what you want to play? And he's like, I want to play Shaker. But then in Peruvian.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait, no, actually, we have if we get an interview with Thunder Predator, it will be with Moose.
Yeah.
Maybe he's practicing his English.
I don't think he will do that to his teammates.
You got to practice it somewhere.
I bet he gets plenty of it in his pubs. Didn't he also play on a North American team for a while? So I think he'll be fine. If we are going to talk to him, though, he's got to win first, so we'll see if his Shaker will be able to do that. Mars picked up by Team Secret now. We know that Zai plays it. We can only imagine, like we've seen it in this tournament so far. We've seen it once, a position 5, but also mid.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a flex here.
Yeah, I think for Secret, you're playing your opening game of the tournament. I don't think you want to go too crazy with any kind of like putting Mars on a mid kind of role. You kind of want to stick to, Nisha playing a more, I would say, farming, high impact kind of mid laner that he's more used to.
Can't play Invoker. That seems like a very targeted ban because Invoker is not ban worthy right now otherwise.
I think Thunder Predator is looking at what are some of these kind of high damage nuke heroes to kind of pair with the Mars arena. Right now, you've got this team fight of Mars, but there's not really much damage to dish out to go with it.
Yeah, also irritating for Shaker to deal with if it's like a cold snap urn type Invoker. Because like if you pick a Shaker this early on, I feel like you need to put some effort into protecting it, which is why I'm not a fan of first phase Shaker. But if they have comfort on it, then try to enable it.
I think for Secret, they're kind of locked to the Tusk as a 5 now. Like playing in that safe lane would be my guess. I mean, you can do the Tusk with the Mars, but I feel like we're more likely going to see one of those like ranged Yaps or like Lion type heroes pairing up with the Mars. Rubik sounds. Oh, Rubik and Shaker sounds great.
Or it will be a mid Mars by Nisha and Zai will play Tusk. We know that he also.
It's a very real possibility.
There is that possibility as well.
That's why, like, I normally against other teams, I'd be with you, Parker. I'm like, I don't think there's much flex potential, but with Secret, literally any role can be flexed at any given moment.
Although whether that is good, that's the question, because that was one of the strengths of Team Liquid.
Yeah, but
they're in the lower bracket.
Yeah, but Secret beat everybody in Europe, so
it's true.
Like I said, until proven otherwise, I have no reason to doubt Secret.
I'll respect that.
I guess the AA ban to protect Death Prophet. They could go Oracle on Thunder Predator.
They do like just Oracle in general. It's one of their most picked supports. Not even like to get like any kind of cheese. I mean, Oracle with the Death Prophet always sounds good. They do a lot of Oracle Troll, which is banned out, but there's other carries they could pair it with.
It is MJC's most played hero this tournament, the Oracle.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then again, he also has played the Death Prophet, so they will have to reveal what role the Death Prophet will be if they do pick up the Oracle.
Yeah, they might consider just picking a mid laner fairly early on if they want to, because they don't have last pick, so they're theoretically getting counterpicked anyways.
Yeah.
That was the EG approach to the draft. They're like, we're just going to third pick this Storm Spirit and not care about the matchup because it's just going to be a good Storm game. It gives our mid laner this playmaking hero that can make rotations around the map to create space for our carry, and I think that's a similar approach that Thunder Predator generally take with Leo Style and MNZ.
Man, I hope they're not getting too much in their own head. Freaking burning this much time on a second phase van. Just chill. Just chill. You're already in the upper bracket. Life's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on them to perform. A lot of eyeballs.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine.
And this is the test. It's not just the Dota that they're about to play, but also how they're indeed going to deal with the pressure.
Yeah.
And this is good practice because TI, there's going to be only that type of pressure every single game, every single pick that you do, every single movement that you make.
True.
Gotta be ready. And they have the upside of not playing in front of a crowd. I think that actually helps them a bit at the moment. There's a stage, you know, you get a little bit of dry run.
But for a Southeast Asian crowd, though, I think a Singapore crowd would have gone nuts for any team that shows up. If it was a European tournament, I'd be with you. There'd be pin drop silence if Thunder Predator was doing well. But Southeast Asia, they will cheer for literally anything.
You got a good point. You
place a ward and the crowd goes nuts.
Especially if it's an epic ward. We got a Jugger band out and a Phoenix band out, so still expecting another support to be picked up from Thunder Predator, or at least by Secret. And they do go and end up going for the Enchantress.
Okay. We get to see at least one of our first Enchantresses here on the mainstream.
I think so, yeah.
So why is Enchantress so good?
It is a lane bully. I think this is the best 5 position when it comes to just securing your carry's lane. It forces your opponents generally to have to block all the neutral camps, because if you enchant one of the big creeps, you're going to be able to just do ridiculous amounts of damage and zone your opponents. And even if they are blocking it, the impetus is great for zoning people out anyway. So,
yeah, and Secret is a renowned vision team as well. And Enchantress just being able to casually steal a lane creep, send it into enemy territory, get some information is something that they are known to abuse.
It's a very tanky 5 too. And Puppy always likes to play these 5 positions that can just get a couple like fluffy hats or in the past bracers and just kind of run in and scout with his body almost half the time. And with Untouchable, often you can be out of position, but you don't actually die. You're not really out of position. You're just getting your team a lot of info by being able to frontline as a support.
There's a great deal of magic damage on the side of Thunder Predator right now, though.
Yes.
So what may be usually Enchantress is very suspiciously tanky, but against this team,
I'm pretty surprised by the Keeper of the Light coming out. We have seen 7 series out of Thunder Predator, and it was like win matches. They tried really hard. We felt like they were all in every single series that they played, but we have not yet seen them play Keeper of the Light.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going for some kind of chakra combination here.
The Ember is the one that we see the most.
Ember's the one that I was thinking, exactly.
I don't know if they necessarily have to lane together, because I don't think they really want MNZ playing an Ember, but it could just be a mid-game combo where you run an Ember mid. But this Monkey King pick is great, because I think Secret probably sees Colin like, okay, what are the problematic heroes? Bristleback as well as Ember Spirit, I think, are the 2 best, and Monkey King, good matchup versus both. It's never a bad Monkey King game. It's also a flex pick. Matu can play it, Nisha can play it mid, so now you get full value out of having the last pick of the draft, because you can pick either a mid or a carry for the game.
They still end up going for the Bristle.
As you suspected, yeah. I do think that between the Bristle and the Ember, Bristle would have more success against a Monkey King. But it has already been kind of mitigated.
Yeah, and if the Bristle's the hero that you can kind of, I think, lanes better with Coddle. The Ember generally wants the solo XP, so you can do Coddle Bristle, and it's probably not going to even maybe be against Monkey King. It's probably going to be against the Mars lane.
How are the invading options from Team Secret? Because correct me if I'm wrong, Enchantress Tusk are going to be pretty good at that.
Yeah, especially with a Coddle Bristle, you're going to be stacking up camps like crazy. So you really want to make sure Secret stays out of your base. It's just that I don't really feel like Mars will be too self-sufficient. And so if Enchantress and Tusk go on adventures in the Dire Jungle, then I think that Mars might suffer in exchange. Which, I mean, Zai's that's kind of Zai's MO on Secret. It's to suffer.
I also think what we're seeing right now is like when they're going for those stacks, like with let's say level 7, level 8 Bristle, I don't know if Secret's gonna. These heroes don't have the best team fight that early on. Monkey King's not gonna be ready to fight. The team fight is the Mars arena really, so you're gonna have to bring the Mars to that. So unless they pick some kind of aggressive early mid-game hero here, I feel like Secret's gonna actually have a tough time contesting those stacks.
I like them banning out some breaks. Slark with the potential Silver Edge, Viper.
Yep.
Make sure you protect that Bristleback.
Is there something left in that they could go for? They can fill that gap? Because I think we're looking at a Matu hero, right? Or you want to have Nisha play something other than the Monkey King? Or will Matu Monkey or Nisha Monkey?
I'm leaning Nisha Monkey right now. But yeah, they could do both.
I think it's going to, depend a bit on what the mid matchup might be. They're going to see what Thunder Predator gets, whether, I mean, Death Prophet could be mid. Right now, it's looking maybe more like an off-lane Death Prophet. It does feel like Thunder Predator needs something with, some catch, some playmaking potential. One of, the Spirit heroes always come to mind, the Ember, the Void Spirit. But those are heroes that don't lane well against the Monkey, and that's where Secret is going to happily send Monkey King mid into those melee matchups.
Could go Razor for Thunder Predator.
They'll end up with a Venomancer. Is this Team Liquid playing here with the Caudal, the Bristle, the Venom?
Vici also last picked a Venomancer, and they keep picking it against Monkey King. And like day one, I was on board. It was against Monkey King and Wraith King. Against Monkey King, it's great because he can't really jump into trees very easily because he's constantly under DOTs. But if you don't do well in like the first 7 minutes, then Veno has no way of getting back into the game.
DOTs, damage over time. Correct. By the way.
We
gotta keep it. You gotta keep that in mind.
A lot of anime viewers, they're tuning in. New player experience.
Welcome. You're gonna get some top tier Dota coming your way as we wait for the last pick of the favorite of the tournament, Team Secret.
I think Secret will be thrown a bit off, but at the same time, I feel like Thunder Predator have kind of gone a bit away from the formula that's been working for them.
Yeah.
It's a bit less aggressive as far as the lanes go. It is very aggressive in the mid game. Like, they don't have that big carry to fall back on. They're very reliant on this mid game timing and push. This kind of death ball with an unkillable Bristle back in the front lines, and Exorcism sitting behind the Bristle to take Roshan, to take towers.
A bunch of Plague Wards posted up the whole time.
It's this like, what used to be this like death ball, like these green lineups with all these heroes you don't want to fight into. Lots of heals, lots of sustain. If you're going to see some like Veno with some mech pipe, maybe even. Very hard to fight into, but at the same time, it doesn't scale well. So if Secret can kind of weather the storm or just win the lanes, I think this game can go well for them.
Yeah, if they can get a good like anti-push core, that would be good. I don't think they need to worry about break. Maybe Bloodseeker wouldn't be bad.
Queen of Pain. So it will be a Matu Monkey King, Nisha Queen of Pain, most likely.
Yep.
You never truly know until the heroes are picked.
Yeah. And it will be Leo style on the Death Prophet mid.
Yeah, looks like no surprises in terms of who is playing what on either side. It's a very different draft, guys, from what we were expecting to see coming out from Thunder Predator. Is that something that excites you or worries you at this point?
I'm curious. I'm not worried just yet. I think they took basically this game into their own hands. They're saying we have this strat that we believe in. It's not something they haven't shown. If anything, I think for fans that's maybe a good sign. They save something here for the playoffs to take on Team Secret, or they plan something overnight like this mid-game push strat, Bristleback plus Death Prophet plus Veno cores. This is how we can beat Secret by doing something they won't expect at all. So perhaps a good sign.
Is it good enough for you to go their way?
Not for game one. Not for game one. I think I really like what Secret did, especially the last pick, Quap. It's a hero that doesn't care about Veno, the slows. It can pick off the backline supports. It can basically delay that push really well. So for me, Team Secret has game one.
I will go before Tsunami. I think it's the first game of the tournament. Secret. I've listed Secret as the winner of it. I can't go against them just because the rest of their region fell down flat. How about you, Tsunami?
I'm that one dude at TI8 who predicted the underdog to go all the way to the top.
Did you?
No. Oh. But for this game, I will. Give me Thunder Predator for game number 1.
I appreciate that. So for them to do well, we already mentioned it a little bit, but laning stage, if they are at least getting the stacks going and not getting behind, they're good.
Yeah. My biggest question mark is the Venomancer. If Venomancer doesn't get completely obliterated, then I think they're in good shape.
Okay. Let's see what, or rather, let's hear what ODPixel and Lacoste are thinking about that. What about you, Lacoste? Do you like the Bristle Collar coming out from Thunder Predator?
Yeah, no, it's a nasty combo, and they have a Venomancer. Like, these heroes are really disgusting to play into. I think they could potentially, you know, have the momentum. They have a bit more early-oriented draft, a lot of pressure on Team Secret to try to survive through that.
And Owen, I know that you're one of the few people that did not even have Team Secret in the top 3, I believe?
I had them as second.
Okay,
I had them as second.
Yes.
But I think in this one, I've got to say that I'm on sort of the side of Thunder Predator with this. I think their momentum coming into
You had them in second because Thunder Predator was first, right, Owen?
Sure. Well, I certainly would put them there now after what we're seeing in the group stages and their run so far. And I think that run so far is going to just give them some fantastic momentum coming into this. And I'm very impressed by the fact that they are bringing in something a little different. Because Secret, of course, they would have been watching all of the Thunder Predator games, trying to learn from them. And Thunder Predator's just coming out showing us that they've got something else that Secret might not be quite ready for.
Well, let's see if that is going to work out for them and head over for the first game of this Best of 3 series to the game. ODPixel and Lacoste, it's all you.
Thank you very much, Shiv. Yes, game 1 between Thunder Predator and Secret. I mean, we've seen Thunder Predator already deal with pretty much all of the other teams that they've had to go against so far. And of course, the EU teams, they were easy. They 2-0'd Liquid, they 2-0'd Alliance. Now they're going to get the chance to show what they can pull out against the real
test, you know. How good of a Team Secret is. Maybe we European citizens, European fans were all delusional through the last year. You know, just playing inside the region. We're like, yeah, this is the strongest region, but let's see what happens here. You know, this is also the true test for Team Secret.
I think it really is. I'll be honest, for Secret, I'm sure they were very pleased with this matchup. You know, watching the Dota that was coming out so far, no doubt at all that if Secret wanted to be tested, you're choosing Thunder Predator. And the RNG pays out, they get to place them here.
They looked super strong. Yeah. You know, this is the team that has been a bit innovative with their picks, but they also have some like standard stuff that they like to play. I don't believe they played Keeper of the Light at all, so they need to be careful about that. This is the hero that could easily pop off in the laning stage. Like, this lineup, if they get a good start, they have a ton of tower damage coming out from the Venomancer, coming out from the Dead Prophet. Like, Bristleback, one of the better heroes in the game to snowball. Also, the Roche potential is there. Team Secret, they need to be careful.
Yeah. See how they handle the lane setups. I mean, and overall, do you sort of prefer the Thunder Predator draft? I mean, how do you feel about this? Do you look at any sort of these core heroes and say this core is going to be able to take over the game?
Top lane, that's going to be the first blood. One more hit. Yapster will get it. He did not want to, you know, take it away from Matumba Man. Usually Yapster is the one KSing, especially when he's playing that Rubik, but this time around he did not want to, but was forced to get that first blood. On the bottom lane, Zai, like, it's going to be a tough one for him. If they decide to keep this tri-lane, they wanted to dodge the Venomancer with the Monkey King, which is really nice. You want your carry to have a good spot. You asked me about the preferred draft. I'm still leaning a bit more towards the Team Secrets drafts because they don't have enough. Like for Queen of Pain, a Monkey, if they keep it this way, should have a decent time. Bottom lane.
Zai. He's going to try and push them back, but he's trapped in with the Fisher. Thunder Predator. They'll get themselves a kill down on the bottom half, get some pressure onto the tower as well with the creep wave coming in.
That tower, you know, is this 2011, 2012? Just go in 2 waves into the tower, Frank, pulling the creep wave back. Like, this is some serious damage. This is 700 damage 2 minutes in.
It's insane. I mean, and, you know, Zai, I'm sure he's not sort of used to that early aggression coming in on him.
MJZ top will drop once again. Maybe even Bristleback. Nah, they did not want to go for it. Tag team, one of the best abilities to have in a tri-lane. The more, the merrier. Thunder Predator, they needed to block this big camp because Puppey will be able to take the big creep either with the Sentry Ward or try to body block it. Once Tusk gets to level 2, it becomes so much harder. Like, he can choose, do I need a snowball, do I need the shards? Probably going to be the shards, and with the tag team, like, they're just destroying this top lane.
This top lane is getting messy for Thunder Predator. Secret, this tri-lane just rolling over them.
Team Secret is like, guys, you know, we've been sacrificing Zai for such a long time. Do you think we care one more game? Because he will get the farm eventually. Like, lane is pushing in. He's trying to get the pull on the bottom at the top lane again. MJZ.
And that's another one. Boundless strikes down. MJZ is gone.
Surprised it didn't actually pull off the Shaker to the top a bit earlier, considering that they want to keep this tri-lane and just leave Venomancer against the Mars. Because Mars, you know, he can't really threaten a kill on the Venomancer. Venomancer will still get the farms. I would get more, but this top lane, it's just a disaster right now.
MNC. He's going to get caught out by the shards, having to take the long way around. There's just so much damage, and MNC, he is completely out of regen.
I think they could have gotten that kill. Yapster had a couple of magic stick charges, had attack team ready, 2 heroes attacking. If they went into the tower, like, pretty sure MNZ would die. They can go in again.
He's just been kept so incredibly low. Yapzor, he's got the shards ready. Out they go, but they won't look to die. Bottom lane, Zai will go down again. Frank and Moose get the job done. Second time down here.
Mid lane, pretty even. 13 CS. You always have that blink to get rid of the Spirit Siphon. Yapster will check the runes. Has a fluffy hat. Going into Falcon Blade. I've seen like different builds on Tusk, but having like Orb of Corrosion, Falcon Blade feels really good. Regeneration. He tried to actually cancel it, but Leo Style needs to be careful. Queen of Pain could potentially go back. Has that bottle as well.
We'll see Moose sitting by Leo Styles' side, just in case Nisha does try and get in aggressive. I'm seeing the top lane has started to break up a bit now. Minos doesn't
It's a bit too
really want to
late
go
for
back
Earthshaker to move to the top lane right now, because Zai, he died twice, he pulled the lane, he's sitting at 7 CS, nothing too serious, but he will get the levels, that's what matters, and it's important that the top lane is doing well. Tusk needs one more level. I've seen Tusk, you know, getting 1-1-1 build, which I really like. It's a lot of mana, but with the Bristleback, with a tri-lane, you're gonna get the sticks and possibly have the mana for it. Nisha? Yeah, he's fine.
Leo still has to be a little cautious there with the bottle charges coming in. Nisha might see a chance to jump back in on it. Top lane. Moose, the Fisher block off onto Yapzor. Oh, with just the two of them here, they can't really find. They've got to be a bit careful. Moose, he wanted to go down for the bounty room, but of course his own Fisher stopped him from being able to get down there. He's now been trapped in the shards. As Yapzor Matu turns towards him, the Jingu's build up as a boundless strike comes crashing down onto Moose. Moose, he's still running though, Matu.
But he'll still get it, I
He should
believe.
do.
Yeah,
there
he's
it is.
fine. And they get the kill. Puppy. Did Puppy just solo kill Bristleback? I believe he did.
No, wasn't Nisha there as well, surely? Or maybe not, actually. Did he?
No, Nisha's level 5.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I mean, Minos, he must have been farming on low HP. He was sort of relying on the Ring of Regen, I believe, to help him whilst he was just sitting in the jungle. And yeah, Puppy's just able to walk in and kill him.
And because they were trying, you know, Bristleback Coddle, it's a strong combination. You get the Bristle off to a good start, which he didn't really get. And then Keeper of the Light keeps stacking the jungle, one of the better heroes to stack with. But there are no stacks right now for Bristleback, so he's not going to be able to snowball Matu. He's jumping in.
See bottom lane, Minos heads down to get the kill onto Zai. Top, it's another kill for Matu. It's 4-0-2 so far on the Monkey King. A pretty explosive start for him. Yapzor, the Dukes here, will dodge the Crypt Swarm.
He has the stick. He can also snowball to the mid lane if needed, but the Ghosts will actually get him. Queen of Pain picking up the Invis rune. They also need to be careful about diving the tower, possibly to the bottom lane, like once Nisha gets that level 6. Still saving a point, but there's always going to be that threat of Queen of Pain TP rotating to the one lane. They already have 3 heroes there. Puppy also back to the bottom lane.
More TP's coming in from Secret down bottom, as they are going to be ready to try and fight Thunder Predator. Thunder Predator starting to step away, but Thunder Predator, they've got the 4 of them here. Minos, not quite in fighting shape though. A little low on the mana. So Cottle will be able to rectify that shortly. Still, just trying to find some sort of safe space for Minos to catch up in farm.
Problem is they have no stacks. Bristleback only level 4. Top lane is pretty free farm for Matu. Queen of Pain doing toe-to-toe with the Dead Prophet. She has a bit more denies, actually 10, not too bad, but in terms of net worth, how are we sitting at? Exact same.
Down bottom, on the hunt for Frank. They've got him in the arena. Yapzor on side, catch him. Nothing Moose can do to save his friend.
Yeah, this is the classic Zai, you know. You might try to ruin his lane. He will still be able to make a comeback going into Hood, which I really like. A lot of magical damage coming up from the Venomancer, Shaker, Keeper of the Light, Queen of Pain. You know, she's still not ready to fight. Half HP, no mana whatsoever. Maybe if she gets blessed by some rune. Deep Observer Ward placed by Thunder Predator, so they can see any kind of like rotation coming to help out the bottom lane to see if there's like any stacks in that part of the map. Team Secret, they're not stacking. Like, they have one stack when Yapzor was trying to go for the 4-minute rune, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, one of those games where already a lot of focus has just been on making sure that Thunder Predator don't get away with the sort of the aggression. You know, sure, earlier they were killing Zai, but now we're seeing Secret, you know, the support, Puppey and Yapzor making sure that they're always in position to stop Thunder Predator getting away with much more right now. As 8 minutes in, Secret getting quite an early lead here with a 3K jump up.
Matu using ulti on the top lane. Not close. Like Veno still has a bit of sticks.
See over towards mid. Anisha still yet to skill the Sonic Wave. About to hit level 8.
Yeah, you can't miss your ulti if you don't skill it.
Aye. That is true.
That's how I think.
He's got it now. See if they can try and set something up as top moves. Trying to get the catch onto Yapzor, but a little too fast, and TP's already coming up from Secret. Matu now backed up by both of his supports. And Zai getting a lot of space now down bottom. After the first few kills that Thunder Predator were able to get on him, Zai beginning to catch right back up.
Team Secret is just getting too much out of the map. Pretty much everyone from Thunder Predator are jungling or farming only the creeps when the creeps come at their tower. Frank, only level 1 Plague Ward, so that's not too good to defend the towers with. It's pretty much the free gold. Monkey King was thinking about getting the Battle Fury, goes into hand of Midas. This is your favorite item, Owen. What do you think about it?
I mean, Matu feels that he's having a pretty smooth start, and he certainly is. You know, 4-0-2. Arena's going to be dropped down. Not going to get a kill because of that. Zai not quite able to get the catch. Now we'll be able to force them away, grab the 2 bounties. But yeah, now Matu's going to get a solid time with the amount of space and the way that Secret have been able to set up his early game.
Bristleback finally has a real item. He has that hood, so that's gonna be a bit more tanky. They have heroes to deal with the Bristleback. They have Monkey King. They have pure damage coming up from Enchantress Impetus, and most importantly, Tag Team. Like this is the ability that pretty much destroys all the tanky heroes. Like you think about the Tidehunter, you think about the Timbersaw. You need to be very careful. Smoke rotation to the top lane. Zai does not have the ulti, but him and Yapzor are trying to make stuff happen. Yapzor only level 4 is bringing a book to himself, which will bring him to level 6.
See what they can catch. Thunder Predator. In pretty safe position though right now. Just backing up Minos. Space is made for him to take the tower. Starting to take their place inside Secret's jungle. The Secret waiting around the mid tower, seeing who shows themselves here on the defensive from Thunder Predator. It's just MJZ and Leo Style around right now.
Team Secret is a bit limited on the tower damage, so they can't really just go in and force a fight near the tower. Or Nisha. What?
He's gonna be able to,
he was just sitting there.
I mean, he knew he couldn't run right.
Yeah, no TP.
There's a haste rune on the Guap, you know. He just accepted his fate, just tried to do as much damage as he could. Oh, and I like that. This is the full grief from Matu. This is the dream build.
This is it.
Midas, Battle Fury. He's
no boots of travel though.
Yeah, that's a bit of a letdown. At the least, I can still expect the Ags after the Battle Fury. I mean, Matu knows. With this sort of start, if he can get away with this build-up, and you know, there's 12 minutes in, he already is getting away with it. He is going to be insanely farmed.
Yeah,
if Thunder Predator
before the game, he was like, man, I have to watch OD's Dota buff to see what build he goes for, and now he's copying it. Yeah,
it's beautiful. You don't make any more money with anything else than these 2 items.
Earthshaker not even close to the Blink Dagger. No mana boots. Has extra, you know, Faded Bro, so that's going to give him some mana. Definitely needs to find some farm on the map for himself. Team Secret still trying on the mid lane. As I've said, like, they can't really go in and take the towers. They can try to choke them out of the map, invade their triangle, but they don't have enough to just go on the towers. Floppy Cat bought by Enchantress as well, plus a cloak. Like, this is a kind of a standard Puppey build where he wants to be as tanky as possible on his position 5 Enchantress.
That's certainly working so far. Yeah, yet to die this game, Puppey. 3-0-5. Sons of Predator just haven't haven't really been able to make too many moves after that rough start in the top lane.
They have some nice ancient stacks on Thunder Predators, so they're trying to clear that. Maybe it would be better like if Bristleback gets those stacks, because they need the items on him. Venomancer is, you know, the one you can sacrifice. He's going for the Spirit Vessel, which is going to be great against the Monkey King. Like, just overtime damage and combined with his abilities feels really good. But they first need to get a kill.
Yeah, if this sort of passiveness continues, this game's going to get very difficult for Thunder Predator. You know, Matu, he's already so far ahead, 3.5k ahead of anyone else on the side of Thunder Predator. I mean, they've got to do something, Thunder Predator. Waiting around against this lineup of Secret, it shouldn't end well for them with the items that Matu's got.
Yeah, Matu is like, you know, they can't pressure us. I'm going to go full greed, get the most out of it. He's level 11, you know, about to hit level 12. Compared to like Bristleback, who just got level 10. There's a huge difference. He's staying 2.5k gold ahead of him.
Minos. Yes. Taking a bit of a walk around here. They're ready and waiting for him. There's Minos. Of course, already massively struggling to keep up with the farmer Matumba Man. Has now just gone and given his life to him as well. As Matu will be propelled even further ahead of him.
The problem is Venomancer is the hero that wants to snowball from the lane, like just move around with the team, take the towers. Considering that they're 7k gold down, like they can't afford to do that. You also have kind of a static position 5. He's also the hero that can't make any aggressive moves, so like Earthshaker needs to be that. Echo Slam does not want to pop in the arena.
There's the jump. Straight away, they get themselves immediately on top of Leo Style. He's gone. And by the looks of it, Moose is going to attempt for a TP out. But Yapsor's in with a punch to put a stop to his escape. 2 more kills for Secret. As the struggles really are there here for Thunder Predator. This is looking to be a very, very tough one.
Coming in, they want to see if there are any stacks, because there is a huge stack right now. MNZ, he needs to be a bit careful. You know,
Secret
he's tanky, but he's not that tanky, especially if there's a Tusk with the tag team around. Fiend of Pain, Orchid.
Up straight in onto the back lines. As MJZ gets taken down, Minos gonna try and
good
turn.
silence.
They do have the silence. Do they have the damage? They don't.
Only level 1.
Not quite in time. Nisha's going for the TP out moves. He'll put a stop to it. Will manage to catch back Nisha. As Nisha is caught out by the Gale, they'll take down the Quap. So finally, Thunder Predator able to get a good kill, and with that, the space for Minos to farm up his Ancient stack.
Yeah, they can secure Bristleback's farm near the Ancients. Moose also needs to get a lane for himself to farm up that Blink Dagger, and most importantly, he got the kill on the Queen of Pain. Monkey King, Battle Fury done, just needs to use the Courier. It's a Battle Fury minus phase boot 16 minutes going into
and over Venom. I mean,
yeah, not just Venom, full corrosion.
Yeah. And the Ags, yeah. Midas Battle Fury Ags. This is the good stuff here from Matum.
10,000 net worth, 16 minutes in.
Alt moves. He's trapped in with Yapsop. Thunder Predator, what's the plan going to be? How are they going to deal with this Monkey King?
Oh, he's going in. Like, they're going Roche, I think. With the double damage, Mars can tank it. They have more, or Enchantress, like he has a point in Untouchable.
And there's no blink on moves, no Echo Slam for 70 seconds. So Secret not feeling that there's going to be any threat coming from Thunder Predator. Do they have any sort of way of jumping in? They don't have any of these sort of mobile heroes to zip in.
Scan connected, Keeper of the Light using the blast. This could be a lot of damage.
They can't go for this. This is going to be way too risky, Thunder Predator. They are going to try and at least take the kill on Roche. They won't get it. Secret have no trouble picking up the kill, picking up the Aegis on Matu.
This is pretty big. Like, this is the Team Secret, you know, understanding what their heroes can do. They're also stealing the Roshan from Dead Prophet and Bristleback lineup, which is a pretty big deal. Bristle finishes the Vanguard, going into some more status resistance. Sanj, like, he's never gonna feel comfortable just going in, because they have like so many tools that they can like kite him with. They have relatively maneuverable heroes. There's going to be the Snowball. Slow's coming out from the Shadow Strike. He goes in, gets speared back.
I mean, what's the move? What's the recovery plan here for Thunder Predator? You know, but when you sort of look at their heroes, what can they try and play towards or itemize towards?
Their late game is very weak compared to Team Secret, so they need to start making some action. I guess what they're waiting for is Blink Dagger on Earthshaker. Echo Slam is up again. He needs to kill 2 creeps, has a Philosopher's Stone, so that's going to help out as well. They need to be taking the fights. Like, late game just belongs to Team Secret.
Just having to be so careful when they try and move away from their towers, Thunder Predator. Secret with so much kill threat. Even in a game where, for the most part, Matsu's playing away from the rest of the squad, it's sort of just the 4 of Secret that are enough to scare Thunder Predator. Moose does have the smoke and the blink. See if they can get some sort of big jump with this.
Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Minos, he looks pretty dead.
And 3 heroes going in on him.
Oh, the shard.
Ooh, doesn't trap him. Minos is going to be able to walk away, and that's actually going to allow him to get back to safety. The rest of Thunder Predator are coming down in with the remainder of this smoke. Leo Style on the Puppy, popping the Glimmer. See MJZ bringing in Frank. Balance strike from Matsu comes down onto Leo Style. Matsu, he's trying to get the ult going, but the silence is onto Matsu. Matsu, he's going to go down the once. But kill off Monkey King 1 time. Can they do it a 2nd time? Minos, Leo Style, moves, looking to surround him.
Glimmer
the
King.
Fisher out, jump forward for Nisha. The arena's down. Sonic Wave push them onto the side, but Matsu's gone. They take him down once again. Thunder Predator now turn over towards Nisha. The silence out as well as the Crypt Swarm. Leo Style gets the double. Now
they're
over to
chasing
Zai.
Dual Scepter. They're gonna get him as well. Puppy, another Glimmer Cape.
He can't do anything to save him. Zai also to fall here. Slowly but surely to the Plague Wards. As Thunder Predator, they make the move happen, and an excellent fight considering Secret. They were the ones with the Aegis. It didn't matter. Thunder Predator able to take him down twice.
One small mistake, you know, those ice shards blocking off the rest of the team, so they couldn't get close to the Bristleback and gave them enough time to actually connect. Oh man, if that was my pop, you know, that's an Overwatch case for sure.
Here we have it again.
Like, if they isolate the Monkey Good, Fisher, and Thunder Predator, they can fight again. They're not going to have Exorcism for 70 seconds, but there is still Echo Slam. It's also level 2, so 20 seconds less cooldown. They can keep fighting. They also have the Spirit Vessel on the Monkey King. Like, Monkey went for a greedy build, you know. It doesn't get more greedier than this, going into Aghanim Scepter, but he will definitely need a BKB to stand his ground.
Absolutely. No, that's
against
sort of
the Venomancer, you just get kited so much.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of what happens when you go Midas Battle Fury. If you turn up to fights like that, it's always going to be a little bit risky for Matsu at the moment. Those arms may speed up your farm, but they don't do much for you when Thunder Predator's on top of you. Trying to hold the tier 1 mid. Zai looking to get in position, but a good silence from Leo Style. Stops Zai from being able to get the spear back on Minos. Minos still pushing on. The rest of Thunder Predator hiding behind him. Moves, smoked in position. Does have the level 2 Echo, good to go. It's Matsu. He's going to start the defense here onto Minos. All 4 from Yapsor. The Secret of being careful about this. They know that Thunder Predator wants to fight here. Fisher.
Good Fisher block.
Able to block him off. Moves, jumps in. Yapsor will push his way over with the shard, but he'll still go down. Leo Style having the damage with the Siphon.
That's an experienced Tusk player right there, knowing that move, but still too much slow. Like, Bristleback with the goo and Venomancer slows are gonna be disgusting. They're gonna need the BKBs. Queen of Pain working towards 1, just needs 600 gold to finish it off. Monkey, you know, he's committing, getting that Aghanim Scepter, and after that, he definitely needs to get a BKB.
These are some big moves from Thunder Predator. Still down the 8K, but the way that they've been able to take both of these fights, as you can see, it's just slowed down the growth of Secret's lead. And in terms of the XP, the real value there of killing such leveled heroes, really, especially like Matumba Man, because of that acceleration with how well he has been farming. When they do take him down, you'll see big swings in the XP.
Yeah, he's high level. He's level 18. Most importantly for Thunder Predator, Bristleback managed to actually, you know, get back into the game, only staying good. 3,000 gold behind this Monkey King, but you can feel him right now dealing the damage. SNY, a bit of a status resistance, amplifying that lifesteal and the HP regen.
Bottom lane, this move from Thunder Predator. Who are they going to be able to find? Zai! Out just in time. Not going to quite get vision of him. Zai will escape. Nisha staying hidden in the trees. 200 gold off the BKB. See if this courier spots him out. No, not quite going to pass him over. I might be aware of Nisha's positioning.
That's BKB done. On Nisha, well, TP back to base. We still haven't seen like big echo slam. There was one slam on Queen of Pain to just get her killed to cancel the TP. But after the Blink Dagger, like he couldn't find any openings. Sometimes it's, you know, even better to not use echo slam if it's really not needed to have it for the second fight. Also not going for the shard. Aghanim shard before was an S tier shard. Right now, it kind of feels meh.
Yeah. No, the 4-star is going to bear a lot of value here.
Yeah, especially against the Tusk and the Wukong's command. You want to push people out of it.
Now we're going to have, of course, Force as well being picked up by Frank. So.
A lot of value coming out from that item in this game.
Thunder Predator. We're going to see Secret coming up onto their half of the map up top, and they want to do something about it. Secret, they have the 4 of them here. Moves. He's actually going to open things up straight away with the Echo Slam. He jumps in onto Matumba Man. They've got the silence followed. Leo Styles in with the Exorcism. The damage isn't going to be quite there. The Zai Spear will push back. Leo Style away from Matumba Man, and Zai will keep him alive. They'll turn around with a punch up onto Moose. They bring him down over to the side. Nisha nuke down Frank with the Sonic Wave. Nisha has now been silenced, so has to put the BKB to jump up to the high ground. Yapsor will catch MJZ with the Ice Shard. Leo Style and Minos, if they got enough damage for Nisha, another blink out. Silence up in a second. See if they can close the gap on this.
We got him. Silence. Perfect timing. That was such nicely done by Leo Style. Like, this hero is extremely fast. He even has the phase boots on the hero. This is what allowed him to actually close the gap. Force Staff by Puppey. Puppey's extremely farmed as a position 5. Like, he always finds the farm, one of the greediest ones. He has a Glimmer Cape and the Force Staff. But overall, like, if Thunder Predator managed to kill the Monkey King,
that was so close.
That would be pretty big.
That was, I mean, without that spear from Zai, Matu would have been dead for sure. He's in the mid lane. Minos feeling pretty strong. He's just running down the lane at the 2 of them, soon to be 4. Matu's waiting up in the trees, but the arena, it's actually going to knock down his trees. As Matu will still manage to live. He's going to be fine. A bit of a whiffed combo there. Zai's obviously got to be careful with the arena.
Frogs in the chat. OS Frog, this Bristleback is so tanky right now, especially with the Keeper of the Light, you know, just giving him constant mana. You could see Team Secret kind of hesitating. Do we go in? Matumba Man, Wukong's command multiple times cancel. Like, do I need to use it? Maybe we have enough. Sometimes it's really hard to have a read on heroes like Bristleback, how much you need to kill him. Same goes for the Timber Saw.
I mean, can they kill him at all? I mean, at this stage, you know, is it going to be at the point soon where Matu has to get a Silver Edge?
Matu's going to Scotty. Like, Scotty cripples all the healing from the Dead Prophet. Might still need to get a BKB. Like, he's tanky. It also... But the Venomancer could just cripple him. One Gale, they go on him with the Dead Prophet ulti. There is one save, you know, coming up from the Snowball. Maybe they think Puppey, he's itemizing for those saving abilities. We have a Glimmer Cape, we have a Force Staff. Maybe that's going to be enough. 2 Raindrops and Raindrop and the Fairy Fire.
I have to say that this is impressive stuff from Thunder Predator. I mean, with the positioning and the way that Secret's having to sort of pull back, they're not playing like a team that's down 10k net worth. You really don't feel that in the way that Thunder Predator's still able to assert dominance.
Ones right now making the moves across the map. They're going inside the pit. They have more than enough. Radiant using the scan. They know something is up. They just don't have enough time to actually react to this. Frank, with the minus armor coming out from Medallion, going into Solar Crest. Venomancer is the hero that can build pretty much any item in the game, and it's always going to feel good.
No, this is huge stuff from Thunder Predator. It's now swinging back over to mid, and it really is Secret. They're having to be so cautious despite having, you know, sort of an item or so ahead on Matumba Man. It's Thunder Predator, both Leo Style and Minos really catching up.
I like what Yapsor is doing. Maybe we can't kill Bristleback, but we can kick him out of the fight. I just hope that's not going to be like we're going to kick people out of the arena, kick people out of Wukong's command type of a thing.
You got to watch out for those anti-combos. We've already seen it a little bit between the arena in the trees that Matu's trying to stand on.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
As Thunder Predator, they're putting pressure onto both of the tier 2s. They're pushing down top. They're pushing down mid. And Secret's just kind of letting them do this. As the top tier 2 gone, Thunder Predator, they're going to try and pressure the high ground. They got the exorcism out. Secret's going to have to come back and do something about this. As Thunder Predator, they're doing the damage.
They have the catapult on top of that. Veno starting to put down some wards. Smoke in the back lines.
Slowly but surely taking this tier 3 tower. Zai's going to jump in with the spear. Won't be able to latch on to Minos. As Minos, he's not going to get stunned. Can stand his ground, keep on pushing on. Of course, he's got that Aegis. And that's not even going to be threatened if they can even take him down at once. But he's so beefy.
That's a tier 3 tower already gone. They're going for the range barracks.
They'll get the spear off onto Leo style. See if they can blow him down. Sonic Wave comes
Can't get
in.
it off.
He's down. They're able to put a stop to the siege here for Thunder Predators. They take out the DP. Can they get more from this side? Trying with the setup, moves, jumps over the Echo Slam, focusing Matuma Man, but Matu's going to be fine. Matu forced into the action. Boundless strike down onto Moose, over to Frank. Secret, they'll push back Thunder Predator. Matu, he'll chase over towards MJZ. The Kotl will fall. As Minos the only one able to get out of there. They got the tier 3.
That was such a great arena coming out from Mars there. Zai on point. Like, the spear did not connect on the Bristleback, but yeah, Bristle, he needs to be up front. Like, he's super tanky, still has that Aegis for the next 2.5 minutes. Rest of the team, like, not the best execution there. Like, they got the tower, they dealt some damage on the range barracks, but Earthshaker, like, they needed to save the Dead Prophet there. Dead Prophet is relatively tanky, but they need to use something to just save her. You know, anything like a Fisher. So if she managed to get the cheese off, I think it's a different fight. You know, using the Spirit Siphons, a BKB, possibly Yule Scepter after that. But they managed to bring her down from 100 to 0, which is a pretty big deal. And yeah, big W for Team Secret.
They're able to hold. I mean, it was very close to Leo Star maybe being able to survive because the Exorcism heal was coming back in at the same time that they went on him. But just too much overpowering damage from Secret. They will hold now, jump right up to 17k.
They still have Aegis. I feel Thunder Predators should be taking another fight. We can see drawing on a minimap. They want to go from the top. There is no tier 3 tower. Exorcism will be level 3 after this creep wave, so extra 8 ghosts on top of that.
Zai aware that
Matu
heading
is
over.
So farmed. Like, Matu is insanely farmed. This Scotty is going to cripple the Bristleback, the Dead Prophet, like all the healing pretty much. This is one of the best items you can get against the Bristleback, and he still has 3,000 gold in the bank.
He's going to be very close to having that next time. BKB if he wishes. It's Leo Star. He's got Exorcism ready to go, level 18. So we'll have that stronger siege potential. Let's see how much more they can get done with the remaining minutes of the Aegis. Minos starts to poke in mid.
Zai has Spider Legs, so that's going to be like an easy way to go in and set things up, possibly with the Spear back. Thunder Predator, they're in. Solar Crest now on the Venomancer, range barracks gone.
Over to the melee racks. See what Secret could do to stop this. Minos. Trying to stack up the goo. Prepare Secret for the fight. They do try and bring it to him. And he's getting away with just taking this melee rack. They'll jump in with a spear. We'll get him straight pretty deep. And with the kickback as well, he's right in the base.
That's the combo we were talking about.
See if they can blow him up. Here is Minos. He is going to go down the once. He's going to be back for round 2 on the backlines. Nietzsche comes in with a Sonic Wave. He's blown up moves.
That's a DD Quap.
Minos, he's going to have to make his way around the Ice Shard. Coming down with a Boundless Strike. Yakzor.
Kick into the fountain. Let's go.
Minos
is ready.
See if they can quite finish him. I'm going to be able to kick Frank straight in. As Minos, he can't get out of this. The arena's trapping him in. With the extra damage from the tag team, they'll bring him down. Meanwhile, though, Leo Star was able to focus the objectives. They lose 4, but they do get the melee racks, and they do get Nisha. Nisha out of the game for 70. So objective is taken, and unlikely that Secret's going to be able to do too much whilst Thunder Predator have 4 heroes dead.
They got the barracks. They are on the timer here. Their heroes are going to start falling off. But Queen of Pain, yeah, he goes in, cleans up one hero, goes for the second, and then Dead Prophet just instantly kills her. They still get the barracks, but yeah, Thunder Predator, they need to keep fighting. Once they're all up,
well, you want to see this
go
again.
In again. Exactly.
Just a repeat of this down the mid, which is going to be a little harder next time because they obviously lost the Aegis. to wait 2 minutes if they want to try and go for it again with that. Leo Style will continue to further tank up. The Shiva's guard done. And we did see as well from Matu's decision, not wanting to get the BKB that initially queued up.
This kind of reminds me of Ame from the first day. You know, he was like, I'm refusing to buy a BKB. I can, you know, win a game without getting a BKB. I will get an Abyssal Blade instead.
And
I might get it as a 6th item.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Matu is feeling pretty good with the way that he's been able to play so far this game. He's only died the once. 7-1
I know
and 10.
why. You know, he does not want to get rid of Hand of Midas and, you know, just to get that Abyssal Blade up. Wants to upgrade the Basher. Queen of Pain, Shiva's Guard, so that's going to limit the amount of healing on the Bristleback. Extra kiting potential, the slow, minus attack speed. Yapzor going into the Blink Dagger. Like, they have these repositioning abilities. The Spear, the Kick.
There we
There's
go.
the Abyssal. But no follow-up. They need Earthshaker.
I mean, look at this wraparound from Secret. Zai and Puppey coming in from the other side of the river. Zai, he's able to jump over. He's able to close the gap on the Moose. They've got the Glimmer Cape. Can they do anything to keep Moose alive, though? Sentries down. They see him. Moose trying to force over to the side, but straight into the wall of the arena. Moose goes down. Nisha has to blink away from Minos over in the river, Leo style. Been looked toward by both Matu and Puppey.
But he's so slow. These monkeys are actually destroying her.
Silence comes out as well as the BKB. They're trying to fight Matu inside the Wukong, see if they're able to do it. The Cypher's bringing Matu down low. Minos trying to get back in. The Sonic Wave pushes him back. Minos up in the air. Matu falling very low. They'll spear him back into the range of the Wukong's command. Boundless strike down from the side as they bring down Minos. Frank, he's going for the TP out. He makes it away. But 3 dead on Thunder Predator. The Secret lose nothing.
What a wraparound from Team Secret. They found pretty much the best target. They go on an Earthshaker. He does not have enough money for the buyback. He invested all of his gold, which I think is kind of a mistake. Yeah, you know, Force Staff is good. Going for that Glimmer Cape or Shadowblade. Not sure where his career is. No, it's just an amulet. So it's a lot of investment. If he didn't buy that, he would have enough money for the buyback, potentially come back to the fight. And you can see, like, these monkeys from Aghanim Scepter, they're doing so much work. That Prophet was almost not moving at all.
Yeah, this Skadi debuff really messing with some of the potential for Thunder Predator's cause to stay alive. 20 seconds without Leo Style and Minos on this defense.
Yeah, also the fact that he has Paladin Sword on the Monkey King, of course. Gaben is watching, you know, pressing the button from his office in Seattle.
There's a lot of heals. Zai tries to get him pretty deep here, see if he can get the grab onto MJZ. Won't be able to, as Thunder Predator quick with the reaction. They'll take the tier 3, they won't be able to get any racks yet. As now Thunder Predator's up, Secret starting to back off, getting closer. It's under 2 minutes until the Roche. And both teams, of course, going to be eyeing that up for sure. Minos, I want to have his AC done for the next fight if possible. Arcane Rune, ooh, he's going to jump in onto Nisha. Nisha actually popping the BKB just to be as safe as he can, knowing there's a chance of Fisher follow-up from the Abyssal.
Yapzor's ready with the kick. Actually decided to go for Ether Lance. I like that. You know, it's much easier to use your abilities. Matu hit level 25, went for Wukong's additional ring, so that's going to be pretty big. Great zoning tool. Roche actually will respawn in a minute. Matu sold the Midas, bought a BKB, 6th item.
All right, there we go. Now he's looking pretty safe.
And now you have 37-minute, 10-second BKB. Also, tier 4 items are about to drop. Minotaur Horn for Thunder Predator, Ninja Gear for Monkey. Yeah, he's not gonna keep that Paladin Sword, just too good of an item. I feel like, you know, Paladin Sword just gives a bit too much, like amplifies the regeneration, healing, lifesteal, and the spell lifesteal. Why not just add something else to that? Because there's nothing more to add, I guess.
We've already given so much, yeah. Absolutely, on any of these heroes with inbuilt sort of lifesteal mechanics, it's pretty insane. There's mid. Zai is going to start things off onto Minos. The Wukong's command is down. Is there any way they can get him out of here? He's going to jump over to the side with the Abyssal Blade. Minos trying to run. Minotaur Horn popped. Sonic Wave will start to push him back a bit. Minos is still alive, but the Boundless strikes out. Leo Star heading in. Minos getting focused by Matuma Man. They'll lose the Bristle. Bristle's out, and now Leo Star's got to be careful. He's trying to retreat, but Matu's chasing off. Buys a bit of time for himself with the self-fuels. Leostar looks to turn, the glimmer's out, upon it moves.
Echo.
Jumps in with the Echo. It brings Matu low, but it isn't enough to save Leostar. Leostar goes down. Matu gets the triple ultra kill, and Kotl to fall as well.
Of course, KS in the end steals the rampage from the Monkey King.
No.
Matu is not happy with that. Like, Bristleback had the cheese in that fight, but the Shiva's guard, the Scotty effect, like, it felt like he used a full magic wand rather than the cheese there.
Yeah. Yapsor might have to self-cast the kick after that rampage steal. Unfortunately, not possible.
Yeah, do you like pineapple on your pizza, Yapsor?
They're
gonna go for the high ground.
They wouldn't do anything that brutal.
They might actually just possibly go for even tier 4 towers. See what's happening. See what happens, you know, because they have a lot of damage. Monkey with the Aghanim Scepter is a bit too much. He can solo Roche. He can solo the barracks.
This is indeed at least going to be the one set mid. Over towards bottom they go, and they are back up. They're still going to have to wait a good minute for the Exorcism or Echo Slam to be back online. Secret having a big window to take these objectives. Tier 2 that's still up top will be a little bit of a saving grace here for Thunder Predator for now. They won't be megaed.
A refresher will be dropped by Roshan, so they can go in. It's being pinged out. Also,
I mean, look at Thunder Predator.
Things out.
They're charging straight over.
Yeah, they know. Like, we need to take this fight inside the pit. If we lose the fight, we GG out.
Let's see what sort of moves they can make around this. 20 seconds until the Poison Nova. This is 30 seconds to Exorcism and 30 seconds to the Echo Slam. I think Secret's going to be able to take Roche down a little quicker than those ultimates are coming online.
If someone tries to go in and like potentially steal the Roche or anything from it, Yapsor can just kick him out.
It's Matu. He's finishing off Roche, and he'll be able to do so without any interruptions. Over to the side, Minos trying to go for Puppey. Got the dust out onto him, but now with the Hex on Minos has got to be careful. He's caught right in the center of the Wukong's command.
There's the
Put the Monitor on, trying to get out this Zai off the mark with the spear.
Keeping him inside the Wukong.
But it's a lot of damage coming out from Matuma Man, and too much for Minos to deal with as the Bristleback falls. No buyback as well for 80 seconds. Jump over from Matuma Man. They've got the vision on Moose. He'll force up to the high ground, but Zai lays down the arena. Moose actually able to get the blink off.
Get out.
Still going to be found by the Balance Strike, and he will still fall. Matu claiming another life. As both Moose and Minos will have to watch from the sidelines for just under a minute.
Yeah, no buyback on Bristleback. Like this type of lineup from Thunder Predator, they're relying on fighting early on, getting the advantage. Did not happen in this game. Now Team Secret in full control, like their heroes really scaled. Queen of Pain got the level 25, doesn't have the fear anymore. But yeah, the spell block, I don't think there's anything to block other than the Yule Scepter.
There we go, looking to get onto the Ancient, taking down the tier 4s. As Frank tries to step forward, Nisha's going to open up on him. Matu jumps over straight away. Yapsor, he's going to be able to kick him in deep. As he's separating Leostar from the rest of his team, Leostar's put the BKB, he's got the Siphons going, trying to keep himself alive with the burst of the Sonic Wave, pushes him over to the side, he's going to put the Exorcism, but the Hex is there, he's caught in the Wukong's command, Leostar's down, jump over from Zai, Arena over on towards Frank, Frank's caught, moves it down, GG, it's called. A Secret with the first game of themselves here at the Major, they'll turn up, and they'll certainly do it in this first game, getting an insane lead. Thunder Predator, despite being as down as far as they were in the net worth, they certainly gave it their all, fighting from behind for the majority of this game.
I love how they, you know, even though they were 10k gold down, they understand we need to fight right now. Like, we cannot allow Team Secret to farm for another 5 minutes. They go in, they take a fight, they lose it, unfortunately, but for Team Secret, they're strong.
Yes.
They have been strong for the last year and a half, and they're showing why. You know, this team will punish every single mistake you make.
Yeah, absolutely. And you sort of knew that this was going to be tough ever since that start where Matu, he gets away with this lane where he's sort of 4-0-2 at 7 minutes in. He's able to go for the Midas, the Battle Fury, the Ags. He's just insanely far ahead of anyone else in the game. They don't
top lane
quite have that late game scaling on the side of Thunder Predator.
You know, the top lane was pretty much unplayable. They tried to make something out of it. Maybe if Earthshaker rotated there a bit earlier, leave Venomancer 1v1 against Mars, they would be able to salvage that lane, but didn't happen. Matu just had all the free farm in the world.
He did, and turned into a complete beast at the end of it all. But a good solid showing from Thunder Predator, playing from behind. You know, this is what they do when they're behind you. So these fights they were still able to take whilst they're like 20k down. You know, if they're able to sort of tighten up the early game, not let Matu get out of control as much as he did, it certainly stands a shot here. But as it stands, first game, Secret will take the win.
Thank you so much, ODPixel and Lacoste. Indeed, the Secret team take game number 1, but it wasn't all doom and gloom for Thunder Predator. Here to break the game down, I'm here with Tsunami and with Gods. Gods, where do you want to start? You want to start with the aggressive tri-lane coming out from